We're Joel and Lia.
And this video is all about British housing explained with a few little American housing linked in because we've done our research this time.
Yeah, for once.
Yeah.
The first and only time you'll see Joel and Lia do any research.
So when we make videos, we often ask our viewers questions so that we can create a dialogue. But a lot of people find this extremely annoying and they just think that we could Google the answers.
Yeah.
Completely forgetting that YouTube's like a, you know, a platform where we share things. So.
Or maybe next time we'll do a video Googling a question about America and you guys can just watch us Googling. Yeah. Googling.
Watch us Googling.
So anyway, we're going to discuss this, and as Lia said, we've got some American, because we've done one of these before. We've done a British housing video, but we didn't have the American equivalents of what they were.
Exactly. And there's still things that just not shock us, but we go a bit, if an American's like, yeah, my condo, like for a second you're like, wait, what's a condo?
Yeah.
So I thought that for anyone who might be moving to the UK or visiting the UK, it might be good to know some of these British houses. I don't know, I get messages from people saying like, I'm moving, thanks for all your help. So
exactly.
Right, here we go.
Prepare to be educated.
So the first one is what us Brits would call a block of flats.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, we've got like block of flats and then that also stems off into like new build flats and then like council flats or ex-council flats. But in America that would probably just be referred to as an apartment building or an apartment block or apartment house.
Okay.
I don't even know if they
I've
call
never
it a block.
heard apartment house. I have started to hear apartment building. People are like, oh, it's in that apartment building.
Yeah.
Because it's getting more Americanized over here. But yeah, normally you just say a block of flats or
in the block of flats that we've stayed in as tourists in the US, they've always, I mean this sounds so entitled, but they've always had concierge services. So in the UK, whereas like block of flats that people live in, not all of them, unless you're paying a lot of money, will get like the doorman on entry.
That's where I think I would make the distinction. A block of flats would be something that is, you know, doesn't have a concierge, isn't that well kept or very nice. But an apartment building probably would have concierge, it is a bit nicer. So I don't know if it's a universal thing
in
with
the UK.
Brits, but I would normally say apartment building is like here, a block of flats is there.
Like if you were talking to me about somewhere you were living now as a Brit and you were like, I'm living in an apartment building, my mind would think more sort of expensive because we just don't really say that as Brits. Like apartment building.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's more fancy, more bougie.
More bougie. And like apartment, no one says it. It's like, oh, I'm at my flat.
Yeah.
I'm at my apartment. I'm at my flat.
Yeah, and I would never say like apartment mate. It's flatmate.
Oh, my flatmate. Yeah.
Or housemate.
And also when Americans say roommate.
Yeah, they say roomie, and I'm like, do you share a room?
Yeah, that's so confusing for Brits because you're like, you're roommates, but surely you don't sleep in the same bed unless you're together, right? And they're like, yeah, we say we live in the same apartment, but we're roommates. And I'm like, I think there's a fundamental problem here.
Yeah, just say flatmates, but then they don't have a flat. So
they don't have a flat.
That's why.
One up from a flat. Well, not necessarily one up in terms of expense, but a flat or an apartment that's got some stairs in it, but it's still not. It's not a house. Would be a maisonette.
A maisonette.
Yeah.
Love that. Or 2 up, 2 down.
A 2 up, 2 down.
Means that's 2 rooms downstairs, normally a kitchen and living room, and then 2 bedrooms upstairs.
Yeah, you see a lot of those in the north of England, and often you've got houses that have the bathroom, family bathroom downstairs and not upstairs, just literally the 2 rooms upstairs, 2 rooms downstairs in the bathroom.
Yeah, so I wonder what that would be called in the US.
I don't think...
It's a flat, but with stairs.
Yeah, a flat with stairs. I don't know. That's the only one I've not found the American equivalent of a maisonette. So that one is open to the audience.
You can leave us a comment down below about what that would be, but not that you guys would know. You might not know because you're not British.
Yeah, and if you're here for the first time, please subscribe to our channel. We always forget to tell people to subscribe.
Yeah, we do. Subscribe and push the notification bell as well if you want alerts as to when we post a video.
Yeah, just notifications on.
Do it. And smash the thumbs up button. Say smash now.
Smash the
thumbs up button. It really helps us out.
It's always so cringe when Brits say smash, isn't it? Smash the thumbs up.
It works in American English, but just not in British English.
I know. There's some things. I got a message saying, please say Hermione in a British accent.
Hermione.
That's if you're watching.
Yeah, how do they say it?
Hermione. I don't know. Can't say it.
Hermione.
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 Hermione. That's in a Brummie accent.
Okay, next one.
Next one.
Wow, apartment hotel. That's an American English.
Yeah, and I've never heard of this, but it's kind of what we would call like service flats or serviced accommodation, where it's still an apartment, but it's getting turned around. People don't live there constantly.
So that it is sort of like a hotel.
Yeah, but you kind of see it on like say Booking.com or it's not quite a hotel. No. But we've used them. They exist on Airbnb as well.
Okay.
But previously they were just known as serviced accommodation in the UK. Or like...
Oh, I'd love serviced accommodation. I don't want to clean.
I know. Oh. But apartment hotel. Similar to what we sort of stayed in Vegas. When there's people that own each flat and then it's also called rent to rent in the UK. Have you heard of that? Where someone rents the whole thing for a month and then they rent it out to you for more and they make money on top of your money. Smart way of making money, guys.
Very clever. We should start doing
rent to rent, shouldn't we? Yeah. So apartment hotels apparently in the US, and they're quite common for holiday makers or people visiting.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
The next one is the word that confuses us, condo or condominium.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between a condo and an apartment, apparently.
Yes, I feel like...
One is owned and one is rented.
It says here, condo is an owner-occupied flat.
Okay. So you can buy a condo, but you rent an apartment. I don't think, in American English, I don't think you'd ever say, I bought an apartment. Whereas in the UK, you would say that if you bought one.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I just bought a flat or I bought an apartment. But but in the US, apparently, you don't do that. They distinguish between condo is bought and apartment is rented.
It's a great way of telling people indirectly if you've bought it. I'm just going back to my flat, and then your friends in England are going, oh, is it you renting or are you renting or no one says have you bought it, and they go, are you renting or like let you finish this
but it's
sentence.
just so pretentious being like, oh, I live in a condo.
Yeah. I bought a condo.
Yeah.
I remember watching, I can't remember, I don't know what film it was, or if it was a TV show when I was younger, and one of the main characters was like going back to their condo, and because this condo was like in the middle of the woods and it was all like glass and you can tell they'd like revamped up an old place, I thought as a young person watching that TV show that that's what a condo was, because it was like all modern but like old school, surrounded by trees and by a lake, and I was like, that's a condo. Americans live in condos. Like, what is this? It's funny how like those shows at a young age can just make you think that's what a condo is.
And this is how we get screwed up by knowing nothing about America.
Nothing. I've never really said condominium.
No, it's true.
I mean, that's a tongue twister. You can see why they say condo.
No, we legit don't have that word in British English.
I nearly said condom.
I live in a condom. Condom.
That would be a really good scene, like Bridget Jones style. Like, oh, I'm just in my condom. I mean condo.
Sorry.
Condo. Anyway.
Oh, this next one's confusing as well.
Yeah, so...
Duplex.
A duplex.
We would say duplex.
A duplex, yeah, like Dulux paint.
Yeah, Dulux.
Good brand. Duplex. So
what is that?
It's basically a semi-detached house. So it's a house that's stuck on another house.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise they had them in America. I always just thought semi-detached houses were a British thing.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, apparently, according to this article, a duplex is our equivalent of a semi-detached house.
Okay.
I know, you don't really see them as much, but maybe just not in the areas that we've been to.
Yeah. Maybe it's more city vibes, even though we've been to the cities.
Yeah.
What I want to know, why do we call it semi-detached and not semi-attached?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Because it's attached.
Yeah.
But it's also
I know.
Semi-detached.
Like, why are not... Oh, wait, hang on. I get it. Because a normal... I'm trying to do charades here. A detached, like a house that's on its own, is just what we call detached. So they stuck another one on that and they were like...
It's semi-detached.
It should be semi-attached, but it's semi-detached.
Yeah, to make it sound nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
There you go.
And then, semi-detached are very popular in the UK.
Everywhere. They're just everywhere. It's just a space saver, isn't it? Because we haven't got enough space for everyone to have their own plot.
Yeah.
And have all that space around it. There's not enough land. There's not enough land.
The Royals have way too many castles for that to happen.
Yeah, we're an island. I mean, we forget that we're an island.
Yeah.
I love reminding ourselves of being an island.
Yeah, I love living on an island.
Like when we're like, oh, island life is so quiet.
Or when it's raining and you're just like, #island life. So the next one as well, terraced houses. Again, so I don't see them in the US. They probably exist, but I've never seen them. I think it's
just like the New York townhouses. What do they call them here?
Is it townhouses?
Row house.
Row house.
Row house, which makes sense. They're in rows.
Yeah, and it's easier to know what that is because when I've said terraced houses before, I've seen comments saying, I thought you were saying terrorist houses. So there is a difference between a terrorist house and a terraced house. Terraced. Oh, bid.
Oh, bid. It's an in-joke. I was once referring to a beard or something.
Yeah.
Or a bit, and we got so confused.
Yeah, I think I was saying about a beard, and you thought I was saying bid. And so you kept on being like, what bid? A bid. And I was like, no, bid. And you were like, oh, bid.
Oh, bid. You bid on it.
Because in British English, bid and beard sounds similar.
Yeah.
Whereas in American English, they don't.
That was funny. Oh, bid. So here's one that doesn't exist in the UK, and it's a brownstone. So you guys probably know all about them. It's apparently buildings made out of the red and browny brick. We just don't really have them here, apparently.
Maybe we don't have that particular type of stone.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It's brownstone.
Yeah.
19th century in the US.
Okay.
Popular then.
Interesting.
Interesting.
The other one is efficiency apartment, which apparently is a small apartment that usually already has furniture and no separate bedroom and a very small bathroom and kitchen. That sounds like a studio apartment. Oh, hang on, it says bedsit.
Oh, a bedsit.
So a bedsit or a studio flat.
Oh, okay. So one of the cheapest things, if you're looking to move, say, London, and you're looking to live on your own, it's likely that the most affordable thing you could get is a bedsit, where they've crammed everything into the room. So you can practically fry an egg from your bed, because the kitchen's like there, the bed's there.
Also, you know what, you still pay a lot of money for that.
You're at least paying like 1,200 for a bedsit.
Yeah.
To be in your own little box. It's really sad.
Yeah, it is.
You can get a lot more for your money for living with others.
I would rather live with like carefully selected other people in a nice place than on my own in a bedsit.
I just think it'd be too depressing.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like still being a student, because it's like everything's in that student. Yeah. I don't know, but you're not a student.
Also, your bedding surely smells of like onions when you're like cooking.
Yeah.
Or, like...
It's not very nice, but unfortunately, it is the only way for a lot of people. So that is an efficiency apartment, apparently.
Interesting.
Efficiency. I mean, it's efficient, isn't it? You're like, okay,
yeah, it's all in one room.
Yeah, you don't have much cleaning.
No.
So efficiency apartment. I've never heard that.
No, me neither.
Let us know if that's real.
Yeah. So the next one on this list is housing development, which is a large group of flats or houses that are all built in a similar style, which I think we have in the UK.
Is that like when we say it's a new build estate?
Yeah, maybe an estate.
A new, like where you literally turn off and all of the houses there are brand new.
But I would still sometimes maybe call that a new development.
I would too.
But also in the US, well, not necessarily in the US, but in Florida, they've got things called divisions. So where my parents live is a division or a subdivision, maybe. I can't remember.
Sounds like quite army.
Yeah, it's basically like you'll drive down the massive main road and every division is called something different. So you might have one called like Brookwood, and then you get another one called West Elm, and then you get another one called blah blah. My parents' one has a name as well, and each one of those is a division, and you normally go through gates, and then all the houses are there, and it's all gated. It's like a concierge on the front, and that's called a division, and so it's all gated and secure, but they're all designed in a similar way. It's very weird.
Each division actually has a concierge person.
Not all of them. Cheaper divisions don't have anyone on the gate.
Yeah.
But then more upmarket ones will have a concierge on the door with a gate.
And have like a gym and stuff. Like
gym. They'll have a clubhouse with a gym and stuff.
A clubhouse. See, that's amazing. Like that's so new for like housing in the UK. But I'm sure more and more do have that.
Oh, definitely. And that isn't just rentals either. Vacation homes. Like loads of people live on those developments and divisions. But yeah, division is a different word. We don't have that in the UK.
No, we definitely don't have that. It sounds far too like organised and army. Imagine telling a Brit, you're going to live in this division. They're like, what? What?
I'm not going into the army.
Exactly.
I know World War III's about to happen, guys, but I'm not joining the army.
I'm not joining
I'm entertaining the nation.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've got something to tell you after about World War.
Really?
I know something.
You know something? Do you know where the nukes are?
Yeah. No, I don't. And the last one is apparently called a ranch house. We don't have that in the UK.
No.
Apparently the roofs, they don't really slope very much, so they're quite flat.
Okay.
I don't know what I would call that. I mean, roofs, all I know about roofs in the UK is that if you have a flat roof, it's harder, it's more expensive to get insurance because you're more likely to get leaks.
Or water.
Because with the rain and stuff, obviously normal roofs, pointy ones, the rain can go down. So it's harder to get things insured, like contents.
The only thing it makes me think of is there's a house on one level. Yeah. We would call that a bungalow.
Oh, is it also
like
only one level?
House. Yeah, also one level. But do you guys say bungalow in America?
Yeah,
I've never really heard it.
Yeah, bungalow. I always think, does that word exist in America? And then try and say it to myself in an American accent, and then I'm like, nope, haven't heard them say that, so they must not have it. Yeah, so ranch house, maybe it could be bungalow. Let us know in the comments. I know we said we researched this. We half researched it. You
can't make us research, guys.
You can't.
We're exhausted.
We're absolutely exhausted from entertaining the nation.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, absolutely. If you enjoyed that video on housing, then please subscribe. Please subscribe.
Give us a thumbs up. Go watch another one of our videos. And if you want a real laugh, go and watch our old British housing video because we look very different.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was filmed like 3 years ago.
That's it. Oh, low battery.
Low battery flashing. Right.
Let's do the outro.
Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you very soon in the next video. Like, subscribe, and all the things.
Yeah, love ya. Bye.
Bye.